Hi, Bell's Corners Rocks. My name's Lisa MacLeod. I'm your Progressive Conservative MPP for Nepean and your candidate in the upcoming election for the Progressive Conservative Party of Ontario. I'm delighted to be part of the Bell's Corners Rocks movement, and I have been for quite some time, as many of you know. This is going to be a great election campaign. I think there's going to be a great deal of change. I'm just hoping to stick with me for 4 more years here in Nepean. As many of you know, I've been an active community volunteer with the Nepean Wildcats organization. I used to be a parent volunteer at my daughter's school, Mannerdale Public School, and my husband, of course, does a lot of work here in Bell's Corners with the BIA, so I'm quite frequently working with local businesses in order to support them and make sure that our community here is very successful.
My name's Kurt Studley, a real estate agent here in the west end of the city and a longtime resident of Bell's Corners. I've been here about 12 or 13 years now. I've had a long-time relationship. One of the first people I met in Ottawa when I came here in the year 2000 was Lisa MacLeod, and we had an instant connection. Our roots are back east, both of us. But I watched Lisa's career and was quite proud and enthusiastic about what she was doing, how she was moving forward. It's one of those things, you know, you want people who are concerned about not only the broad range of their riding and their community, but little pockets of that community. And Lisa has demonstrated so much recently and through her years in office that she is concerned, committed to Bell's Corners to make this a much better place to live. It's working. We're moving forward. Lots of positive things going on here, and we need someone like Lisa to continue that.
Most recently, I've worked with many of you in trying to make Bell's Corners safer. We did have a rash of instances where the community felt unsafe, and we were able to work together with our councillor, Rick Shirelli, as well as the Ottawa Police in order to bring in new neighborhood watch community associations, and that's going very, very well. I believe we have over 9 now started and initiated in order to bring a sense of calm to our community and take back our community from those who would like to leave us in fear. So I'm going to continue to do that work. I'm really proud of that work that we have been able to do together.
I'm the owner of Prima Cafe. I'm making a pizza for my favorite MP, Lisa MacLeod. How's that?
I've been an active supporter of FAMSAC, our community food bank, and I've done fundraisers for them in the past, and I look forward to continuing those fundraisers as well. In addition, I have a 20-year relationship with a Jami Omar Mosque in Bell's Corners, first working with the president, Imam Ann Vermalam, in order to get the planning approvals done with that, particularly during the time that Jan Harder was the councillor here for Bell South Nepean back then, and I'm proud to see that the mosque is flourishing, as well as many of our other congregations throughout the community that are helping people and the less fortunate. Progressive Conservative administration under Doug Ford would cut your gas bill in your car by 10 cents a litre, and I think that will go a long way in supporting our communities. In addition, I know many of you have small children. The Liberals want to bring forward a plan that would have childcare for 2.5 to 4-year-olds in government-run spaces. We've said that there's a better way, and the way that we're proposing is to invest in all families who have children between the ages of 0 and 15 by returning 75% of their childcare costs to them. Finally, we will also be bringing hydro prices lower by a 12% reduction, and we're going to be doing that by getting rid of the Green Energy Act, scrapping the cap and trade, as well as firing the CEO of Hydro One and making sure that we clean up that mess. And I think that's going to be critically important. And I also want to start to bring more community festivals to Bell's Corners. As many of you know, a few years back I was able to host a big pancake breakfast here when the Midway was in town, and I'd like to see more of that as we bring more people together, similar to what we do with the Bell's Corners tree lighting right before Christmas. So I'm just making my appeal to you to continue to support me as your MPP and as your Progressive Conservative candidate in the upcoming election. I've door knocked throughout the past 12 years in this community, but in the last couple of weeks we've been out here almost every couple of days in order to hear your concerns and your issues.
On June 7th, I back LMAC.
Sign number 2001 being put up here in beautiful Bell's Corners at the lovely Prima Cafe. So thanks very much, Bell's Corners. You rock.
On June 7th, I back LMAC.